first thing I do is make myself look big. Like that's one of the biggest, or one of the best things, because running isn't like a really effective tactic, at least from stuff I've learned before. So I think the first thing I do is make myself look big, and then I plan from there. Well, if that doesn't work, if the alligator doesn't back down, then I'm not sure what I'd do next. I guess my next thing would be run, even though it's not the best thing. Maybe go next to a tree and kind of try to like trip the gator out a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, just the other day I was riding my bike and I ran into an alligator. I took a few pictures of it. I thought it was pretty cool, but I maintained a nice distance from it because it was a pretty big one. So yeah, it was over on a path. So it was cool.
Running, screaming, hopefully, and try to beat it up. Depends on how big an alligator we're talking about, I guess, but try and whack it in the head. I mean, if I have time to get out my phone and make a call, it seems like it's not an emergent situation. I would have gone far enough for the alligator to be doing that. So maybe I'd call 911 if I could, if there were an alligator out here attacking people. One of the most important things for people to know, where the alligator-human interactions happen, like how close to the water you can get and be safe, what time of day these things are likely to happen. Facts like that would be useful.
Well, I think the nature of it being a college town, a lot of people aren't from Florida and they might not necessarily be accustomed to alligators and know how aggressive they can be. And also it's a college town, there are children here. My dad grew up here and I know they would do like a Boy Scout swim test in a lake with alligators, but I don't think any of the alligators ever bothered them.
I mean, I know to keep a good distance away from alligators because I know they're wild animals and they can easily turn violent quickly. So I feel like, yeah, I've definitely had a decent amount of education on that, especially growing up